Welcome to On the Lawn with VoIP. I'm your host, Jeff Quinn, and today we're here with Matt Leitzman, Director of International Business Development for VXI. Thanks for joining us today, Matt.
Sure. Thank you for having me.
So why don't we start with, if you could give us a little bit of a background of VXI, kind of the products you guys offer, maybe a little bit of what you do over at VXI.
Sure. I'd be glad to. So VXI is a manufacturer of headsets, specifically noise cancellation headsets that are used in call centers, in industry, basically in any environment where you need to make a phone call and where the background noise might be a little bit high, and where you need to be able to communicate clearly and want to make sure that your customer can hear you crisply and clearly.
That's awesome. So do you see yourself guys kind of standing out in maybe louder environments like contact centers? I know we talked about warehouses earlier. You guys have some Bluetooth headsets. Like, where do you guys see yourself in certain areas, or is it all over the place in the office?
Sure. Yeah. So we like to really look at us as a noise cancellation solution provider.
Right.
And it doesn't really matter what the environment is, call center or on the road or in an office. If it's noisy, you should probably look at our headsets because it will clearly improve the customer experience. So rather than the customer calling and talking to you and hearing you and a few other people in the background, they will be able to concentrate on the conversation that you have with them. And it will sound like you're in a private office all the time. So, and it doesn't really matter if it's a UC or a call center or wireless headset. Really, if there's a noise problem, we sort of got that spectrum covered quite nicely.
That's great. And too, when you're talking to a customer or a potential client, it's nice to not have that interruption of, the noise behind you in your office and all that kind of stuff. It really makes the conversation nice and smooth. So that's awesome.
Sure, yeah.
Also, I wanted to talk about you guys have a whole bunch of different products. You have corded, Bluetooth, wireless. Can I touch on maybe the product lines and the different brands that you have within VXI?
Sure. So generally speaking, we categorize in two ways. We have wired headsets that connect to some sort of a device like another telephone, or we have wireless headsets such as a Bluetooth headset. And we cover, our customers are quite diverse. So on the Bluetooth side, we have a lot of truck drivers that are using our headsets because they have to communicate in a very noisy environment. And on the wired side, we see everything from doctors and attorneys that are using perhaps some sort of a speech recognition product that needs to be connected to a good headset, or a very large call center, or we see a lot of emerging UC technologies that integrate our headsets. So if you're using Microsoft Link, or if you're using Skype, or just Cisco Java, or Avaya's UC platform, you need some sort of a good endpoint, and if it's not a speakerphone, it's probably going to be a headset.
That's great. So you guys pretty much have, for any type of customer out there, or vertical out there, you guys seem to have an answer. So that's awesome. So why don't we talk about, you were in here training our sales and marketing team and our technical support team. How did that go? Was that a good training? Did everything turn out well?
It went really well. It was a great experience. We don't sell direct to customers. We sell only through channel partners. So our really most important, person or entity that can get us to the customer is the reseller like yourself.
Yes. And
partnering and finding those partners is part of my role here and internationally as well. And it's very similar to interviewing a good salesperson. It's not easy to find superstars, and we're trying to look for those, and we feel really comfortable with the setup that you have here, your office, your environment, the team spirit. You're very close to your customers, which is important to us. So it was a great training session. Very happy with it.
Yeah, I know the team here seemed pretty happy you came in here. Everybody seemed to, whether they've been here for a while or they're new members to the team, they seem like everybody took a little bit something away. So that you did a good job today. Thank you.
I hope so. That's great.
Also, we like to talk about, I think it's your first time here at VoIP Supply. It's a little bit different of an office setup. We have the grass, we have the different colored walls. Kind of, what was your first impression? What do you think of the building around here? Talk a little bit about that.
I want to work here. That was my thinking. Great environment, very open, great colors. It's bright. I love how you integrate the regular office with with a fun space like this. Yet I also see monitors up on the wall that measure your metrics and
True.
your sales, and I think it's great to blend that sort of informal look with some serious results in business. I love it.
That's good. That's good. Well, thank you, and we really appreciate you coming in. Like I said before, the sales team and marketing team and any technical support. I mean, we kind of had a whole range of people in there. They really appreciate you coming in here, taking your time. I know it's not easy to kind of come over to Buffalo, New York, not the warmest city in the world, but we definitely appreciate you coming in, and I think everyone else kind of really enjoys when you come and visit us. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you for having me, and looking forward to coming back someday.
Great. Well, there's our episode with Matt today. Thank you for joining us on the Long VoIP Supply, and hope to see you again. Thanks.
VoIP Supply is a leading internet retailer of voice-over IP hardware with over 125,000 customers worldwide. Click subscribe to stay up to date on the latest from VoIP Supply in VoIP technology. Thanks for watching.